Today on CWN, softball plays against Alice.
And old yearbooks are on sale. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Aaron, and today is Tuesday, April 4th, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Maddie caught up with Mrs. Johns about her most recent lab. Let's hear from more of them about their borax lab.
Hey cats, I'm Maddie and I'm here with Miss Johns. And Miss Johns, I heard y'all are making crystals in class. Can you explain what's going on?
Well, yeah. So currently we're doing a unit over solutions, and so we spent Friday learning about the types of solutions. You can make saturated, unsaturated, or what's called a supersaturated solution, and we talked about solubility and looked at how to do solubility curves and all those things. So today we're just kind of putting it into a lab, fun lab, to look at what a supersaturated solution would look like. And so what they did is they first made a saturated solution with borax and water. The borax, you could see the powder on the bottom of the cup. They stirred and stirred, and they got as much into the liquid as possible, and then we heated it up. And so when you heat something up, and I kind of explain to my kids, it's like a dance. You heat things up and they get to moving. I don't know about y'all, when it gets hot, you get to moving, right? And so as the particles are moving around, they get to interact more. They're stirring it, which is agitating. It's making the particles interact, plus the heat. We can end up with a lot more solute, which is the powder inside the solvent. And at some point that would become a supersaturated solution as it kind of cooled down. But we want to crystallize it, so they then got to use some artistic time and chemistry. Gave them pipe cleaners. They could make a small design, like a flower is usually, or a heart has been the most common things. And they're going to put them in there, have them be in there overnight till probably Wednesday. We'll take them out, and hopefully, if everything went well, they'll have a pretty crystallized design that they got to make in class today.
That's so awesome. And are the students enjoying this?
They enjoy any kind of lab, as long as they seem to. I don't know. I mean, anything hands-on. I know from a learning aspect, I like to use it because I can refer back to it a lot in lecture, or if they ask me a question, I can say, well, what did we do? How did we do that? Did we have to heat it up? Did we cool it off? And it triggers information. It like makes their synapses in the brain go, ah! They fire, and then they can answer the question. It's a miracle, and I'm so happy when that happens.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, and back to the studio.
Yearbook is currently selling old yearbooks for $10. Alana has more information.
Hey Wildcats, if you haven't heard by now, Miss Luby is selling old previous yearbooks, and all profits will be donated to the Angel Book Foundation. This foundation helps seniors be able to afford a yearbook. So if you haven't bought one, it's either cash or check in room 704. Thank you, and back to the studio.
William went and grabbed our theater teacher, Mr. Jones, to talk about their last performance.
Hi, I'm William Noel, and I'm here with Mr. Jones. So, Mr. Jones, last Friday there was a community performance that you and the theater arts people had put on. What did you perform?
It was our UIL one-act play, The 39 Steps Even More Abridged.
Do you think it went well?
Yeah, great turnout. Glad for everyone who came and supported us. Hopefully we can do one more performance for the high school here. Stay tuned, kind of listen to your teachers if that's going to happen or not. If it does, be pretty soon. So that way you guys can get a something not as silly as The Reluctant Dragon and see this one.
And if you do another performance, would it be of 39 Steps?
Yeah, that would be us putting it away for good. And then the rest of the year we're done with shows. Really, we just have our district-wide talent show, which anyone can audition for. Auditions are due virtually to Miss Dietrich by April 17th.
Okay. And that is all. Back to the studio.
Thank you, William.
And NHS applications are due today to Ms. Rivera by the end of the day. Make sure to turn those in.
Now, listen to Dawson with the Rundown on Sports after this short break.
Yo, Dominic, we have club later today, correct?
Yeah, why?
I'm just wondering. Oh, class is about to start.
Oh, let's go. Yeet.
Hey, Dominic, You forgot to pick up your trash.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Tonight, our baseball team plays in a crucial game against the Alice Coyotes in Alice. Good luck, baseball. Softball will compete against a stellar team in Alice tonight. Callie went and caught up with Coach Lentz.
Hi, I'm here with Coach Lentz. Coach Lentz, y'all have a game today against Alice. Can you tell me more about that, please?
Yes, we're starting the second half of district tonight. It's a big one. We started off the district against Alice at home. Unfortunately, we lost to them, so now Alice is undefeated, and we're hoping to get some revenge against them tonight in Alice. It's going to be a tough game, but I think the girls are ready for it.
Well, good luck, and back to the studio.
Thank you.
In case you didn't know, soccer is going to round 4. Logan caught up with Coach O for his thoughts before the game.
Good morning there, Calallen TV. My name is Logan Braza. I'm currently here with Coach O. So, Coach, we hear you guys are going against Bernie. How do you think that game is going to go?
I feel like if we show up and take care of what we need to take care of, we'll be fine in the game.
We also hear that it's supposed to be raining that day. If it does, how do you think that game is going to go in terms of y'all in favor?
Okay, as far as weather and things like that, those things are out of our control. But if we approach the game like we've approached the season and every other game, I think we'll be just fine.
That's amazing to hear. And do you think the girls will fight hard for this win?
I know that they'll fight hard throughout the entire 80 minutes of the match and extra time if needed. They'll keep fighting and keep playing throughout the last whistle.
Now, we're a bit curious. Do you think there's any weaknesses that Bernie has that you guys might take advantage of, maybe?
I believe if we use our team speed and our team cohesiveness, that's something that we can take advantage of or use to our advantage.
That's great to hear, and well, we hope this game turns out really good for you guys. And with that, now back to the studio.
Carly Haygood was nominated to the All-South Texas team. Coop went and caught up with her coach to gain more insight.
I'm here with Coach Spencer, girls varsity basketball coach. So, Coach, one of your girls got All-South Texas state team. So how does that make you feel as a coach?
It's great. Carly Haygood, our junior, ended up with Caller Times All-South Texas First Team Award. She also ended up with Texas Association of Basketball Coaches All-Region Award. So I'm super proud of her. It makes my job a lot easier when you get to coach a kid like that. We're still waiting on to hear about from a couple other awards. I know Record Online, statistically, she was the state leader in 4A and made three-pointers with 117 in a year. So it's exciting for her, and we're waiting to see if she ends up with the overall state crown in that. So great kid, well-deserving. She's put in a lot of work this summer, and incredibly proud of her.
So how was she as a player for the team? Like, how good was she as a leader?
She's great. Our kids feed off of her energy, feed off what she brings offensively and defensively. She's got a high motor and just plays her butt off. And that's all I could ever ask of those kids. And I tell them, give me everything you got for 32 minutes, and then everything else will take care of itself. And she truly believes in that. So,
thank you. Now back to the studio.
Track competed in the Hub City last week. Emma caught up with Coach Gonzalez, and Fern grabbed Coach Acosta for more.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Coach Gonzalez. So y'all had a track meet last Friday. Can you tell me how that went, please?
The track meet went pretty good, actually. I coached the throwers, so I was really there during the throwing and the running. I saw some of that. The throwing went pretty good. We had a couple of kids do well. There's still some work to do before we get to the district meet next week. The running, I think it went pretty good. From what I saw, the relays did a lot better this week. They ran their better times. They ran with the kids that are probably going to run in district. So we had a good showing.
Good morning, Wildcats. It's your boy Fern. I'm here with Coach Acosta, track coach. So, Coach, y'all had a meeting. Alex, can you tell me how that went? What were the results?
It went really good, Fern. We got, I think the varsity ended up getting second place, and the JV ended up getting, the JV boys ended up getting third. It was pretty typical. Had some kids out that we need to get back, and that'll help us get some more points when the district track meet comes. But as far as the kids competing, they did a great job, as they always do. As long as we compete and get those times down and distances further, we're going to be all right. We do have, I think there's a possible practice meet set up this week. We'll get the details out on that when we find out. But other than that, we're just going to keep grinding and trying to get better, sir.
Mm-hmm. All right, and when's y'all's next track meet?
I want to say we have a possible practice meet on Wednesday, but the district track meet is going to be on April 13th and 14th here at our place. So you guys get some time, come on out and support, man. We need all the help we can get. You guys are going to work hard. We're going to put on a good show for people.
All right, thank you, Coach. That's all for me. Back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
So, last night was the NCAA championship. Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, it was. It was a super great game. Connecticut went and beat on San Diego State. Yeah. And now here is Candace with today's weather forecast after today's short message.
Hoy tenemos al Brady. Brady, ¿cuál es el menú de mañana?
Pollo asiático, sándwich de jamón y queso, brócoli, vegetales mixtos, egg roll, galeta de fortuna, puré de manzana.
Gracias y adiós.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. Today's weather is brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We did feel a little bit of chilliness outside the door this morning, but that chilliness will disperse as the day goes on because we are looking at some hot weather today. Temperature currently right now is 78 degrees. We are looking at 4% chance of rain, and the winds blowing from the south-southeast at 23 miles per hour. Looking further on into the rest of the day, temperature is going to rise up to 82 at 12, get as high as 88 at 4, and then drop down to 79 later on tonight. So if you're one of those people that have outdoor athletics or you're having practice this afternoon, make sure to bring some water because it is going to feel very hot outside. Percent chance of rain also staying fairly low as the day goes on to 2, 1, and then 5%. And the winds will be blowing from the south-southeast at 23 miles per hour at 12, get as high as 24 miles per hour at 4, and then drop down to 21 miles per hour at 8 o'clock tonight. Looking further on into the rest of the week's temperatures, we are looking at a cold front making an appearance in the coastal bend, which will bring us a lot of rain, so get excited for that. Temperature will be 80 on Wednesday, a high of 70 on Thursday, and then a high on 73 on Friday. And the winds will be blowing pretty strong at 15 to 25 miles per hour on Wednesday and Thursday, and then drop down to 10 to 20 miles per hour on Friday. Make sure to bring a jacket or bring a umbrella the next couple of days because we're going to see some rain in the morning time as well. Also, there's exactly 45 days till graduation now. So seniors, make sure you have everything situated for graduation day. Sophomore weather, have a great one. Back to anchors.
Thank you, Candace.
Yes, of course.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So, Maddie, why don't you see dinosaurs at Easter?
Oh, no, Aaron. Why?
Because they're dead.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos. And don't forget to catch our Saturday show now at 8:30 a.m. on Chris 6 and the KDF at 11 a.m.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.